Hello guys, how are you doing? Well, this week was a little bit weird and for me tough, maybe. But it all started really well. And as you know, I like drawing. I like express my creativity, and I think this time the drawings that I did really unlocked something in me, because I'm a person that is really weird to the touch. So if someone hugs me, if someone touch my arm as well, for example, this type of things. So I'm a little bit on the defensive side, and what I think was these drawings really unleash something in myself. Like I feel now that I'm really more comfortable with this, and the thing is that I like hugging and kissing as well, and but at the same time I feel weird. So like it's like I'm really constrained in some way, right? And I think this drawing, I think it helped me just a little bit, maybe, but that was the feeling that I got, and that's amazing. That's amazing. Then I started to notice one pattern in myself, that is, I go into extremes really easily, and I noticed that with first with diet, from eating meat basically every single meal to almost not eating meat at all, from eating like really small quantities and doing fasting into eating a lot. And the same thing applies with physical exercise. So I was not doing exercise at all, then I was doing 7 days a week, and I noticed that if I did 7 days a week all the time, not all the time, but you understand what I'm saying. If I did that amount of physical exercise, I couldn't even move outside of the couch. So my body would be really heavy. And the same thing applies with work. So from working a lot and reaching a level of burnout and having to stop 2-3 weeks, into like this week I was basically not working at all. And what I noticed is that, well, the truth is almost always in the middle, somewhere in the middle. And yeah, I think that's probably basically obvious to almost everyone, but I think maybe this is a way of, for me, going to the extremes to experience them and to realize that, okay, this is the right path to do. You know, maybe that's because my zodiac sign is Libra. I know I don't really care much about this type of stuff, but that's it. I was born in October, so maybe that explains a little bit. I don't know. And then I started to do a list of things that, in terms of mentality, of skills, that it could be beneficial to me to go into another level in terms of work. And what I realized was that the first and most important thing that is required to be successful, I think, is joy. Because joy is the highest state that you can be, and with joy, even if you don't have the skills or the money or the right people alongside you, but if you have joy, you will have curiosity, you will not stop if you face a challenge, and I think that is the most important skill, and to acquire, it's not a skill. So it's to approach work like is a game, for example, and that's what I have to keep in mind when I'm working, is that I have some challenges and I'm facing a lot of them at this time that I'm starting, and I have to approach that like a game, like I want to level up my character, that is myself, in order to overcome the challenges and the problems that I'm facing right now, and then move into another problem, level up again, and keep doing that, and do it with joy and not forcing anything, because everything will come in the correct time. And about that, as I said, this week I was a little bit confused, and I am still about work mostly, but I have this feeling that everything is in the flow and everything will work out well. I have this feeling, this is weird feeling. It's just a feeling. It could be wrong. 6 months from now, I could just say, okay, well, I was a foolish to have said that on YouTube, but that's what life is, right? And I prefer to be optimistic and not pessimistic. And besides that, I have seen a lot of repetitive numbers, especially with time. So 2020 or 1010, 1414, 1313. Like, I have seen a lot of these repetitive numbers. Well, maybe that means that something is about to change. I don't know. But if it is, it would be great, especially at work. I hope that will come around. And I think that is it. I hope you are having a great life and pursue your dreams like I'm trying to do with my own life, because the vision that I have for it is beautiful, and I think it will be great for a lot of people to experience the vision that I have in myself. So I will keep level up my skills in order to do that. And yeah, that's it. Well, I wish you a great week ahead, and thank you so much for listening to me.